We've escaped the Republic vortex at last.
Still working through my hash browns and fried eggs though, so not sure if it's helping or hindering the climb up the mountain.
That is where we've come from over there yesterday, down through those mountains. And down there you can see the highway, and the grassy spot just in front of the highway is the picnic area where we started this morning and finished yesterday. Getting into quite a different landscape now. Okonagan Highlands, it's almost desert-like, much drier. Getting a bit wet today, raincoats are on. It's supposed to be thunderstorms, but this isn't a thunderstorm, so we could be walking in the rain a bit, which we haven't done since that day down into East Creek. We've got a race on to get to Bonaparte Lake Resort before their restaurant closes at 8, and with a late start, I'm not sure how we're going to go with that. We've had lunch, breakfast sandwiches, which is like a bacon and egg McMuffin.
And the remains of my burger from last night.
The burgers were so large we couldn't finish them. So now we've got downhill down to Cougar Creek Road, and then road walking for the rest of the day.
Their work cut out to get to the Bonaparte Lake restaurant.
And the rain is back. It's back to Cougar Creek Road.
We've been listening to the rain for a while, or the thunder at least, so it's inevitable.
Yeah.
Could be heavy. So it's turned out nice again.
Well, we can't complain about 2 days rain in 6 weeks.
Okay, this is only our second day of hiking in the rain on the PNT itself. We're not counting Glacier because that was on the CDT. Looks like it's set in for a while. We're tracking the rain down the road. Oh, we've outpaced it.
Yep.
Quick!
Ticket to a better day, a rocking chair and a glass of wine, in the shade of a tree, and I'm feeling fine. There's not a lot to it.
7.3 from the Bonaparte Lake Resort. Thunderstorm banging right over our head, complete with lightning. About 2 hours to go.
Just had a bit of excitement, didn't we?
We got flashed, and then we had thunder extremely soon after.
It was like the flash was right in front of us, rather than kind of seeing it up in the sky. But it still wasn't that close to us. I mean, it felt like it, but there was still a couple of seconds before the...
Definitely a second, maybe two.
Anyway, at least we're not up a mountain. We're entering Okonagan National Forest again, off the farmland.
Alright, well, we're coming to the tail of the thunderstorm. The rain has stopped and it's getting brighter where we're going, which is good. But we're pretty wet and feeling a bit chilly. But we're down to about 4.5 k's to Bonaparte Lake Resort, so that's good.
It's been a good day out, really.
Yeah, we've enjoyed it. The Cougar Road was not the big scary place that some people have made it out to be on the far out at.
Oh, it's a bit weird.
Somebody posted a post a few years ago that was like, all scary people, notices about shooting people, but they're just alternative lifestyle type people, and honestly it was fine. Everyone just waved and nice.
We had their chooks and goats and things.
Yeah.
A bit like being in Havillah flat, really.
Yeah, Havillah flat in the old days. People have been getting rides around that stretch of road so that they didn't have to walk down it. How far we got to go, Matthew?
2.4.
2.4 to the Lake Bonaparte Resort. Almost there. We're in our tent at Bonaparte Lake Resort. Great dinner at the restaurant, a good steak dinner and glasses of wine and cheesecake. You might hear the noise of a very large group that's arrived since we were having dinner, and they're setting up camp in about 4 or 5 different campsites, and a lot of noise and a barking dog and lots of children. Cozy in our tent. Matthew's just gone off to have a shower. There are hot showers, but we did get pretty wet and pretty cold by the end. They're pretty used to those by now. Like, honestly, if you'd said 30 k's, you know, it's like the mental block of 30 k's, we've got to go 30 k's today, but actually it's not that bad. And we know now that when we're on roads or forest roads, we go along 4.5 k's plus an hour. So we're much better at predicting this is what the terrain is and this is the pace we can do on it. It's the Bonaparte Lake Resort camping ground. Very noisy, going all night. It's waiting for the restaurant to open for breakfast. We're in a position to have a non-hiker breakfast this morning. We've got cooked breakfast, and it does set you up pretty well for the day. We find we don't stop for about 3 hours because we're so full. But we've got eggs and bacon and pancakes and muffins and coffee and a big jug of maple syrup.
I know on the ground.
This should be the amazing view of the lake from the lookout. As you can see, it's still cloudy. We do have blue sky up above, so we've got up above the cloud, which is great. Had a snack and making our way probably just over a mile to the junction alternate up to Mount Bonaparte. Look out, should be good views from the top. The clouds is cleared. This whole forest is carpeted with baby pine trees. Growing back. How long ago was this fire?
Not sure.
Quite a while. This one is not for staying in or for renting out. It's actually a working fire tower. And a fire has just been spotted out in that direction. So until it's up here for the summer, the dog spotting fires. And then on the left.
And you will come back, oh my God, it's you again. Once we were more than friends, darling, how you've been. I miss your smile. Oh my God.
It's 5 to 8 and you'd be pleased to know the objective is in sight. That's us just over there. We've got to walk down this road and then up the other road and we're there, to the church.
Okay, we're in the Havillah church meeting room, and yeah, they're pretty kind people. They're well set up. Use their kitchen. They've got nice signs for hikers, and then in the fridge is a PNT box. And then in the freezer there was food, but we've eaten most of it. Not just us. There were 3 other PNTs here last night. So yeah, pretty kind people provide this for PNT hikers because camping's a bit tricky around here, so it breaks up the section pretty well.
We've put in the listeners book and a note for the board. There's lots of friendly things that people say.
I know you're leaving here with question marks, and I will start all over here without you. Something right could be so wrong. I carry on 'cause I know I have to let you go again.
There's a helicopter with a monsoon bucket fighting the fire that we saw yesterday. We're up in the tower with winter. You've seen it go past 4 times. Imagine it's a bit of a drop in the bucket.
It's pretty hot just now, so a beer would be pretty good.
Just coming up to the lookout where we can finally see that there's orchards and greenery and irrigation. And then up here is super dry. It's very much like Central Otago.
Well, we're out of grizzly country, but we're into rattler country, and I just about stood on one. I was happily listening to my AirPods, and then in front of me the ground was moving, and old mate the rattler was just slithering off the track, rattling away. He was like decent size, pretty chunky.
Yeah, we've still got to get past it.
And now I'm back here, he's like up there. Good luck.
Right, well, we're down to sub 8 to town. You can taste those sodas and pizzas already. Alrighty, we have just under 5k's to town. We'll just have a nice conversation with some people. We've got a main road to walk along, across the river, and then find the Camaray Motel. We can see the Camaray Motel sign. Ultra hiker friendly. It's going to be a good one.
Matthew just made the classic mistake of mistaking jalapenos for capsicums.
They look for all the world like capsicums, but I assure you they're not.
Somebody did tell you they were jalapenos.
Call the fire brigade.